Happy election day. Okay, so I'm looking at this poll. I'm watching these boys, the Cartier fam, and they have this poll, and I don't know who did the poll, but it's wrong. Okay, let's start here. Whoop. Okay, Hawaii. Why is Hawaii blue? What else was blue in Hawaii? Oh, the umbrellas that didn't burn in Hawaii. I don't think Hawaii's gonna be blue. That's just small, pitter pash or whatever. Hawaii has been forgotten by the government. So I think Hawaii is going to be a red state. I mean, it's only 4, but 4 matters. Excuse me? What's this thing right here? Why is it Pennsylvania? No. I don't think Pennsylvania's going to be a hodgepodge of votes. I think it's going to be red. Did you see how many people were at that second rally in Butler? If this was a fair and honest election, which God can do wonders, it'll be my map. And let me show you my map. I went on 270towin.com where you can make your own electoral maps. For one, this is the bare minimum that Donald J. Trump needs to win. Okay, what are you doing here? Not now. Go away. This is it. This is all he needs. 271 to win. Okay? By the way. Oh. This means the president. But anyway, he needs the bare minimum to win. So let's go past that. This is my how I think it's going to be poll. And right here, as you can see, Hawaii is red. Why is Hawaii red? Because they forgot about them. Okay? I've been listening to the Cartier family for the past 35 minutes, and not one time have they mentioned Ohio. Ohio is a big deal. Ohio is a decision maker, I think. But I think, hold on. I'm going to use a clean Q-tip for this. Okay, my thoughts are Ohio is going to be red. Indiana, Illinois, Wisconsin, and Michigan. This is a little blue square right here. I think because North Carolina was only going to get $750, where Ukraine is getting bajillions of dollars, that's going to flip them red. Of any state in the entire country, Oklahoma is the most red. They vote red 99% of the time. You'll see some very interesting things over here. Here's my... if it was fair, it would be 133 to 405. I think that New York is sick of the illegals. Is that Massachusetts? Yes, that's Massachusetts. I mean, come on now. This is wishful thinking, okay? Indulge me. West Virginia, Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, where he got shot. New York is tired of the illegals. These are all, I think. Okay, let's talk about these states over here that you're probably shocked at. Okay. So, what's all this over here? We have the red wall. Of course, our beautiful red Oklahoma. Now, the border states, if I can zoom in, they are tired of illegals. Now, granted, I'm not drunk, I swear. Granted, enough illegals have been poured into these states and others and don't need an ID to vote, which, hold on. What states do not require an ID to vote? 36 states. Okay. Okay, well, that's still a lot. But, okay, here we go. I think California could go red. And that would be a big deal. But I think that this half of the country would get to 270 first before we got over here. I think right here is the dividing line. I guess but I think Arizona is sick of the illegals. I think New Mexico is sick of the illegals. Nevada is just Sin City. And California is more of a red state than it hasn't been. What do you mean by that? I mean that California has gone Republican 22 times in a presidential election and has gone blue 19 times. Oh, but there hasn't been one since. But God. I believe this is the last election for our country. Oh, you're just being melodramatic. No, I'm not. I'm being legitimate. I broke my Q-tip. But we're in the end times, whether you want to believe that or not. We're there, guys. Okay? So I think this will be the last election we ever have. And if it's not, and we'll never have a fair election again. So regardless of rapture or hellfire, it's our last election. Like I said, my map would work if it was fair and free and everything like that, you know. A fair, honest election. But if hellfire happens, this will be our last election. Because we'll never have democracy again. Say what you will. Joe was plucked out of everything and she was installed, have you? And that's not how democracy works, people. If I were a Democrat, which I'll never be, if I were and my president, well, the person I voted for was taken out and someone I didn't like was put in, because nobody liked her until 60 days ago, I would be pissed. But vote blue no matter who that's their thing. Vote blue no matter who. I'm not wrong. I couldn't sleep this morning. I woke up at 7 something and had to go potty. And then I just laid back in bed and I just prayed for an hour and a half. It's scary. The rest of the world wants him to win. The rest of the world wants him to win. Really, guys, my prayer is that he didn't spare President Trump for nothing. And this will be God showing himself as the devil. Like this that song, the enemy thought he had me, but Jesus said, you are mine. I worked at a place that was really toxic and I got a promotion. I got taken out of the toxic environment and put in a better environment. Because that was God preparing the table for me in the presence of my enemy. They had tenure. They could have got my promotion, but I got it. I had a special, job title that they made this job for me. Okay? So, but when that job thing was, opened up for me, I watched them, the enemy, the toxic people, get so mad that this position was created just for me. Do you know how many times I left that job every day crying? A lot. But that's where the Bible says God will prepare a table for you in the presence of your enemy. And I don't think that God spared President Trump for naught. that despite the cheating, and you know they're going to cheat. You know that. They cheated last time. They cheated in 2020. They just didn't cheat enough in 2020. But this will all come out for God's glory. Why'd she hire 5,000 lawyers?